controlling authoritarian approach is alienating students not only from their schools, but also, I think, from the concept of being part of a democracy. They are not getting the message that being part of society is something that includes them, that respects them. And so that sort of disrespect of their voice, their concerns, their interests gets translated in the school discipline policies.
The great casualty of all this stuff, from zero tolerance to the war on drugs, or whatever you want to call it, what we see happening is that everything that great Americans have fought for the last 200 plus years in terms of our freedoms is going to be lost.
There's really no research to support zero tolerance policies. Nothing that shows it makes anybody safer. There's no research to show that kids are benefiting, or that we're, in fact, just the opposite when it comes to achievement. There's new data from Ruskiba at the Indiana Policy Institute showing that there's a high correlation between low achievement and the high use of suspension.
I know a lot of my friends that cry themselves to sleep from this, that wish they were dead. And it's appalling. Like, it'll make you sick to your stomach to know everything that's going on, and the experiences that people have gone through in here. And these are supposed to be people that you trust, that are supposed to be there to help you, and they're just trying to get rid of you.
What we've turned the schools into is basically extensions of the police force, and they're not really schools anymore. They're starting to resemble more and more like prison-like complexes where you have police walking the halls these days, and dogs and drug-sniffing dogs walking the hallways.
What's the lesson here? The lesson is that the most cherished institution that we have, or we have had in the past, one that speaks in the most direct way to how a society wants to invest in the future by virtue of how it feels about youth, now all of a sudden models a prison.
This is our main entry building. We have a main control center.